So, Valentine's Day is coming up, and I thought I'd film a little video of me trying to cook some truffles. Cook? Make? Bake? Make some truffles for my boyfriend. Could be fun, could be disastrous. I have got all my ingredients. So first of all, I'm going to need to chop up some chocolate. A lot of websites said to use a good quality chocolate. I guess good quality means expensive generally, so I ignored that advice and I went for the cheapest. And they recommend that it's in sort of like 60 to 70 range of cocoa. These chocolate bars don't have a percentage, so I don't know. I'm going for a combination of black and milk. Anyway, here we go. So this is me chopping up some chocolate. It needs to be like chopped finely because I guess you want it to melt. The main reason I'm making this video is so I can talk about like Valentine's Day in Japan. It's probably mostly a commercial thing, I imagine. I looked it up a little bit because I was like, what do people do in Japan for Valentine's Day? Like, is it a big thing? I think it's a big thing. I've seen it in like animes. Oh no! I dropped a bit of chocolate. You know, like in the UK, people will buy each other gifts and other things. Out here, mostly they just go with chocolate. My dumbass boyfriend doesn't actually like chocolate. He did say that if I made something, he'd eat it, so I thought, okay, what's something chocolatey that I can make? And I figured truffles are supposedly pretty simple, so that's what we're going for. So I've now chopped up my chocolate, and it's time to focus on the cream. The website told me to use heavy whipping cream, so I went to the supermarket and just bought what looked like whipping cream. There's a picture of like a whisk in the background, so I figured that's whipping cream. I don't know if it's heavy or not. I just guessed because I can't read Japanese. You just want to heat this up for like a minute so that you can pour it on top of the chocolate and melt the chocolate. I can't open it. Just ripped it. There we go. The websites I was looking at have recommended like a 2:1 ratio of chocolate to cream. And stick it in our microwave to heat it up. So I'm just pouring cream on top, and that definitely does not look like enough. And then some of the websites just say to mix it straight away, and some of them have said to leave it. I'm going to mix it straight away because it does seem to be melting already. It's not really melting. Oh god. Stir it in and hopefully all the chocolate will melt. Oh my god, it's not melting! Ah. I really don't know what to do in this situation. I might have to look it up. It should be smooth, you know, but there's literal chunks. I'm just going to give up. Anyway, once your mixture is smooth, put it in the fridge for half an hour-ish. Although at some point I need to try and mix in my flavourings. I originally planned to go with one plain, one orange and one raspberry. So I went to the supermarket and I was looking for raspberries, and it occurred to me that I had never seen raspberries in Japan, and I still couldn't see any raspberries in Japan. I could not find any raspberries, so I thought, yeah, maybe a raspberry jam will work. So I went to the jam section, and I kid you not, this is the only raspberry jam I could find. But I figured it would be enough because it's not like I'm making loads. I don't know if raspberry jam is going to work either. Oh, there we go. So, we'll go with majority of this. That's probably enough. I also realised I don't know what an orange looks like. I mean, don't get me wrong, I obviously know what an orange looks like, but I can't tell the difference between like an orange and a mandarin and like a tangerine. The more I like hold this and look at it, the more I realise I may have picked up a tangerine or a mandarin. So I think I'm going to go with using a bit of the zest and a little bit of juice. That smells orangey enough. Oh. Squirt a little in that. And I will give it a mix. Well, now it's time to chill. That's the chocolate, not me, and I'm just going to shove it in the fridge for like half an hour and hopefully it'll harden a bit. My mix, I guess, has been in the fridge and it is now ready to be rolled into truffles. So I'm going to coat them in topping cocoa powder. Rolling tends to get messy, but actually this seems really tough. Maybe it's not really too bad. I just sort of roll them into, oh my god, they're lumpy. I might have to, might have to just pick them out and eat them. The plain ones, I'm just dipping in the cocoa powder. Now I'm going to be rolling the raspberry ones. And they're a bit softer actually. And I also have like some biscuity pieces that I'm going to dip it in just so I can distinguish really. They're probably too soft, so that's a problem. The orange ones are again quite tough, so that's good. And they smell really orangey. These are just going in the cocoa powder again, but I've got a orange chocolate pen. So I'm just going to drizzle that over the top and that way I'll be able to tell. Well, my truffles are finished and I've boxed them up in this cute little box from the 100 yen store because I'm cheap like that. This was the only sort of box left, and then there was some bags and stuff that were really like, it made me gag a bit just to look at them. This was like the only thing that didn't make me gag. Anyway, truffles are in there. And thus concludes my experience of cooking. Hooray!